Okay, so how easy is it for a smaller guy to take a bigger guy off balance? It can be as simple as just tapping him on the shoulder. Not a shoot to, not a shot, just a tap. And with that slight tap, we will put a slight bend, I like to call it a bubble, in the back. And that is exactly the point where they will drop because they have absolutely no balance. When you come in, you tap. Now notice I'm using an exaggerated forward stance. And as I tap, I'm in a nickel wash, a cat stance. And then as I turn my hand over simultaneously, I drop into a forward stance. And that is very important. The reason I do all of that is to keep this aligned with my side. If I'm off on any degree, if I'm off at all, if I tap and then put my foot down, he's like a rock, he's not going to budge. It's that motion of breath, push, and downward breath. Okay, that's what knocks him off balance. It's that forward motion that causes him to go down. And if I'm off on any degree, it just isn't going to work. That's how simple it is to take somebody down with an Ike type move. Now, what good is it in combat? How good will that be in a real fight? It can be beneficial. So if we'll angle off a little bit here for camera, John throws a punch, I'm right there. I can take him down. Okay, I've done the same thing. Now, have I hurt him? Have I injured him? Not really. Okay, not really. So to make it combat effective, change the direction. I'm taking his motion with me. I'm controlling his motion forward. And that little love tap that I did the first time becomes a shoe toe, separating right here. It will not hurt his collarbone if his hand is out here. Watch. I'm going to press down. You're not going to feel a thing. I'm going to press down. And John's not going to feel a thing because his hand is out here. Okay? Now if I pull him forward, now that opens up a nerve point. It's almost like a little petal on a flower. It's opened up right here. So when I press my shoe toe down on that, it's very painful. So you can imagine what a full strike, shoe toe, then you can drop them that way if you want. But there's the combat application. Practice. Nobody gets hurt. Combat application is slow. Break. Okay. Pull in. Shoe toe. Down. A spectator has come in. Here. This is kind of neat because this technique, if you're just watching me do it on video, you're saying, well, John fell down. He fell down for me. Not true. You experienced this, what, last week?
Yes,
a couple
sir.
weeks ago? All it is a tap. A tap. He can fight me all he wants, and if I drop my center properly, it's going to go down. I've done this with huge guys, and it still works. Now let's play the combat games. Take the punch, and here's the combat part of it. I step in, notice I'm still in the nickel wash, because if my foot is planted, I only have the power of my hand. That's why the nickel wash is so important with this first strike. I'm pushing the power of my hip and my forward motion into that collarbone. Boom! Then, boom! That softens him up. And when I do the technique to just drop him down, I bring my nickel wash up. Down he goes. One motion. It's body harmony. We've been doing this a long time together. Hey, I know something I haven't done in a while. Two bodies. I used to do this on demos, but we're going back to 1973, so bear with me. Both hands. Okay, trying to make a pinata out of you. Actually, this is perfect for body harmony. Now what I want to do is I'm going to step back, put the energy to this toe, okay, and then I'm going to turn in, okay, turn into your grip. And it's my elbows and my centering that will get me out. So here's the first part. Guys got me. What I've got to do is get them to go up. See? That's up. It doesn't have to be on your toes. That's up. So I get them to go up. And that's an exhale breath. Okay? Exhale breath. And now I come in, turning my thumbs in, and back up to modified nickel wash. See where I put them? Okay, now if I switch over, I've got this guy pretty good. He almost can't let go. I'm going to control John here. I just turn them into each other, and I run away. Or what I used to do in these demos was, in the demo, in the demos, they didn't really hit each other. Oh. Huh?
Oh, nice.
Hey, you got a souvenir. Thank you. Hot damn.
You got a hard head. That was a cheap ball.
I feel bad, kinda.
No, you don't.
Okay, without breaking anybody's heads, here's another one. It's good that, pardon me, it's good that you understand this part. Here, here, here. If I just do it, you're going to fight me. And I'm done here. But if I do here, here, see, I already got you guys. Okay, and then I go over, or just balance. I think you all know that last ball, down. You can tap, not a strike, just tap. And you can change the spinal integrity from here to, well, actually here. John has nothing going. It would be so simple just to drop him by touching his shoulder. And he's not following for it, he never does. I'll give you guys in a little bit. Once you break that spinal integrity, we have no place to go. On the front, this way. The tap and the reverse. Put your elbow and your knuckles in a line and breathe out. It's like somebody taking a chair up underneath. And now, come in here. Your shoe toe, lined up with your knees, fingers going toward the mat, and you don't push. It's got to be in complete harmony with that downward step. One more time. Nice and force. Good enough. Give it a try.
How much force did I use? Yeah. Oh, you get some.
Punches coming at me. Going to do a brush block. Okay. For those of you that don't know a brush block, it's similar to what we were doing earlier. Here, I'm brushing the blow away, and then I'm controlling it with the other hand. And my body changes. I could throw him right now if I wanted to. You can tell that. That's not the drill. Get that down. Don't do this. Just nice and variety of strikes. We'll see that for the next one. Get the move down. From here, want to make sure we turn his thumb up, locking the elbow as we step to his leg. If you can't reach around and grab your opponent's face, find something that will bring them to you, turn their head away as you're locking them. This can be a choke, this can be a compliance, but we're going to go for a finish. Here, we're going to step back, boom, dropping our opponent on my bad knee, and then we're going to keep this taut. We're going to drive this into the leg, tuck it, nice tuck. Come across, and you can do a gi choke. I prefer you come over and grab your elbow, keep your head against his, and then just do this. Very gently, very gently. Now go the minute to do it. I don't do that much. So, here it comes. Same thing, except some kind of counter. And here's where you can apply wax or something like that. And a heart rate, putting forward in the back. You can hurt them, you put something in the heel, whatever. You should hear it. Turn your center and make them buckle. Step forward, get rid of it. By the way, if you want to eliminate this street combat, guys, primarily when you do this one, you sweep the leg instead of just dropping gently. This is what's going to hit you so much first. If you just want to settle them down, reach in, shoot to that nerve, going to you.